Stunt playing. Another little job. There's more jobs than I expected. I thought there was only a couple. It's fueling the volcano. Yeah, I don't know if it's helping or if it's hindering. Never trust a man with a unique moustache. Why did I accept a job from an absolute unit with a top lip like an angry beaver? Wow. Truth is, the stunt work has dropped off and to take work where I can. We're doing some kind of revenge mission egg drop on this temple out in the middle of nowhere. Haha, right, yes. Dive so low he could get the last shot on himself. He overtook all the eggs on the way down. Brilliant. Is that the mayor getting revenge on the temple because they egged his house? This is just some escalation stuff going on. Well, we won't need the long distance thing on. Might find the short one useful. Okay, so that was weird, says Kelvin. So this is the volcanologist again. Yep, now that the big beam of light came across from the statue I was cleaning. Getting the heck off rushes, there was a huge flash of light. The volcano instantly calm. Yeah, I thought that it was making things better. So we did save the world. Well, the town at least. Gurgle again now, but whatever it was should hopefully buy us time to get him one out. Oh, there you go. Oh, we got some oil on here. Okay. You can clear up oil by just going really slow over it. But it's definitely one thing that I can justify using soap on, because that just makes sense. Ding, ding. I'm going to have to do the undersides of all these features as well, of course. Ding, ding. There we go. Is that rust or... that's just more oil, okay. So we're going to get the worst of it off and then we'll come over with the soap to clear away the oil. Because that makes sense, that's fair enough. The soap on most things is just a waste. But for oil it makes sense, and for rust I kind of just imagine that the soap is a an anti-rust treatment sort of thing instead. Ding ding. I do like it when they have the little hinge elements that lets you just get the ding. Nice to meet you for the very first time ever. You say that very suspiciously. Have you actually met me before? Under a different name, perhaps, Mr. Timmy Timmerson? You'll be working at my private airport. Maybe. Is this your private airport? I mean, if you need something clean, let me know. I'll show the utmost discretion. Why? What am I going to see here? I've already cleaned Blake Thrust's, like, Thunderbird's plane, and didn't tell a tale about that. Some of the most important and secretive people in the world coming in and out of here. He says not to be discussed with any other human. You say that interestingly. JJXIV. Is that the mayor again? I feel that's the mayor again who scarpered from his residence in his barge. Why is this elevator not cleaned yet? There we go. It's just something in the crevice there. Let's do the top of this. Watched a dual kitten booty wiggle. Glorious. Synchronized kitty dancing routine. Top of the wing first, and just work our way. Apparently we've got a hinge in our swipe there. The hinges can't be too dirty. That's all it took. Those hinges are ready to pop. They just ding, just look at them. I'm gonna guess these are a little bit rusty or something. Again, we'll have to also do underneath. That's fine. We should at least be pretty thorough on the top. And yesterday we had a private jet fly in. Again, was it Lake Frost? both decided to not go after each other. Yeah. Who knows what was in the briefcases they were carrying? It wasn't sausage. Okay. I just get confused by half of these text things that pop up. Yeah. Got the handle. Ding. Those hinges just want to go. That's excellent. So down here, do the underside of this wing now. It is all just one piece, it seems, just upper wing. Aileron is separate, but the wing itself appears to be one piece. There's the aileron done. There's the strut. Separate again. Let's work our way around the wing. Do the other side next. It's not a big job, but some of the stains on it are definitely quite tenacious. It's just oil and rust. Whatever this other black stuff is, the grime. Lower wing aileron, that's to do underneath as well. There's that strut, which we'll have to get the rest of from the other side probably, so what we should probably do is jump on here and do the other side of that one first, because it'll be difficult to get from its side. Work our way back here. Do what we can on the top. Did we get the strut? We did. Good. Okay. And now we can probably do the underneath of this wing, because that should be all done. Every day brings a new reason to keep your mouth shut. Well, I'm wearing a face mask, and for all I know, I don't even have a mouth underneath that, so you're probably safe. There's the aileron done, there's the wing done. Celeb couple flying out tonight. Why are you telling me this if you just want me to keep it secret? This guy's lonely. I can't tell anyone else. I'll tell someone else who can't tell anyone else. It's not how this works. This. We'll just do the other side. Do the inside of both things here may as well, while I'm underneath here anyway, while you're down there. Do the underside of this as well, though it does at least curve, so we would be able to see it from the front anyway. Okay, now let's do the other side and the underside of the wheel cover. Do the rest of the wheel itself, hopefully. We have to do the front of that. It's that bit. That good. And there's this weird thing here, the exhaust, right? I'm gonna guess that's pretty filthy. Fuselage, I would assume also is the other side. Is this just some oil? Yeah, it's some oil. This is all oil. We might just burn through a fair bit of our soap on this one. I've got a lot, so it's fine. Don't usually use it much. Might need to stand on top to get a good angle. Or just jump a bit. That works too. Propeller can get good. That worked then. Propeller blade. Might need to go the other side for some of this. There's one. Good. The cowling, we'll need to do the other side of as well, of course. We'll just try and be reasonably thorough on this side. There's a lot of oil on that one as well. The propeller itself, top of the cowling there. Do the top of the cowling from the top of the upper wing, actually. There's the other propeller blade. The third one we'll do separately. Let's finish off this upper wing first. Work top down again. There's the other strut. Which I'm still not giving me credit for, even though I did it from the other side too. At some point this billionaire from the first secret in the world is flying. Oh, good for you. Business acquaintance of mine. Okay. You do surprise me, Mr. Corrupt Man, that a rich billionaire is your acquaintance. Lives in a cave like a superhero. Oh, that'll be Mr. Blake Rose. So we've made his acquaintance. Cleaned his futuristic space jet. That or he's just a Minecraft streamer. One of the two. Almost done the upper wing. There's the aileron done at least. So I'm not quite sure what I'm missing on the wing. So I thought I'd done a pretty thorough job. Ah, it'll just be the other side bit here next to this aileron. Yeah. There we go. Got it. Good. Now this is strut. I thought I was going to be cleaning pretty well. Oh, is it just... No? It's not. So why is this one not cleaning then? Did I miss something around the other side? Down the bottom of it. There we go. Thank God. Spray down here. The side of the propeller. Good. Engine cowling. Main thing left is just those oil stains, I think, now. From all the stuff on the main body. This strut here. There we go. And now work on the lower wing. Hinge. Very nice. Hinge. Did the handle on the other side, that's right. Just do the cockpit. I'm fairly sure that's all oil as well. It is. Finish doing this wing, hopefully. There we go. Finish doing the aileron. There we go. Right, so now's when we need the soap nozzle, I think. We have multi-purpose on at the moment. We're going to need metal. Metal cleaner. We have a lot of it. Does that even get rid of the oil? That doesn't really even get rid of the oil. Yeah, we selected metal cleaner. Oh, refill. Ah. I forgot that it isn't just a constant supply. Cleaning off something like oil makes sense to use soap. Okay. Fuselage. How much more is there to do for the engine cowling? I thought I was pretty much done on that. There's these oil spots all back here. There we go. Get the worst of them at least, and then I can come back over with the turbo blaster or something if I need to. Support. There's the fuselage done. So the engine cowling still... Ah, I didn't do underneath. That doesn't help. What's left? The cockpit, which is glass instead. Just blast it with this. What am I missing? Oh, there's a bit over here. what are we remaining? Exhaust, that's right. Oh, we didn't even do the back of it. There's the exhaust clean. Front wheel support. Apparently we didn't finish this off properly. There we go. Horizontal stabilizer. One of these. Maybe the one on the other side? Oh, and the rudder apparently is clean. Bit of oil or something. Oh, I bet it's the bit inside. Yeah, there we go. And then this horizontal stabilizer apparently. Also, probably the bit on the inside here. No, apparently not. Ah, the leading edge. Because I blasted from the back, I guess. And now the wheel supports. Which honestly looks pretty clean to me, but I guess... There we go. Just been asked if I'm free to do a bell tail slam for the new mint spice crispy. Okay, whatever. And we're done. Blink. That was a good one. Probably didn't need to use the soap necessarily, but it does make it a bit easier to shift that oil stain. Nice. And we're now finished again. We have no more jobs. And we have $1,700 left over. So once again, what I like to do then is go into the shop. So we've got all of the power washers now. We have most of the equipment. We don't have the extra long extension for the latest washer, but we do have everything else. The extra long you kind of don't need, I feel, because it's such a powerful washer that just the long does everything. But I can afford it, so I'll buy it. Cleaning liquids I don't care about, clothing. I've added a lot more. I only care about having the colour that I like, so it doesn't bother me much about anything else. It's funny that you've got the bright orange ones at 200, but the special ones are only 100. It's also weird that the outfits are $50, but just gloves are $200. I feel that should be the other way around. And modifications, we've got all of those. So we're pretty well kitted out, so except for gloves, which we don't care about. So the blue ones are only 50. But all of the others are 200 for some reason. It's very strange. Purple, yes, there's purple. So when you get this, you can play as purple. And then I can play as orange, and then Tori can play as blue, which is the default anyway. She'll just need to get the gloves. Yeah, I like that they added the different colours, so that, yeah, you do have to buy them, so it means you have to do a little bit yourself before you jump straight in, but just the first job, just cleaning your van, which is just like the tutorial basically, that'll get you enough to be able to kit yourself out. There's also bright pink, of course. There's white, yellow, red, green, black, all of that. Black just looks like a gimp suit. We do have the pink octopus gloves as well, so Sock needs to play this as well. Cool, well, that's all for this update. And we still have $572.78, oddly specific, left over. I don't know quite why it's that sort of denomination. That might have been because of how the soap used to work, where you could buy in increments, I think. Just as you finished off bits, you would then like fill up and it would charge you a small amount, whereas now you buy a litre at a time for $10, you run it down and then you have to refill it entirely. So there's no partial costs, but I think it's just because of how it used to operate. Yeah, so you can toggle on the co-op, and then you can have friends only option. At the moment they don't have just complete. You can invite friends then, and yeah, you can just do that for multiple. So you have to be Steam friends presumably. It just been 9 cents. I know, right? And I can't do that anymore. Okay, well, that's all for this for now. So I guess we find a different game to play.